Okay. Hello and welcome everybody, fan of EIBAR Football Club. My name is Ignacio Unanue and I'm going to introduce you the presentation of a new shareholders association called Beti Eibar FOREVER. I'm going to read you our introduction. What is Beti Eibar FOREVER? It's to improve the communication between the social masses and the club, as we are convinced that this is currently one of the biggest shortcomings of SD Eibar. To strive that more and more shareholders are represented at the shareholders meetings, and for their opinion to be heard and taken into account by the SD Eibar Board of Directors when making decisions. An association driven by a diverse group of SD Eibar shareholders. How do we want to do it? Gathering stakeholders' concerns, grouping, prioritizing, and shaping them in order to convey them to the club in formats where this is possible. For the time being, to gather your concerns, we make available, both to shareholders and to the fans in general, the websites www.betieibar.eus, www.eibarforever.org, and the email info@betieibar.eus. What are these formats? If we manage to represent more than 5% of SD Eibar shares, that is to say, we can request the 2,310 shares, we will be able to request the board of directors to include items on the agenda of the general shareholders meetings and to call extraordinary shareholders meetings. In this number of shares, nearly doubles, we may even be able to add a director to the board of directors. How will we do it? First, we're going to focus on getting the maximum number of associates in order to obtain information about their contact details and the number of shares owned by each one, in order to get an idea of what the maximum number of shares we can count on to channel and defend your concerns. Subsequently, as soon as possible, we will work on concrete proposals that respond to the concerns of the associates to bring them to the shareholders meetings in a format that is possible for us. At that time, we will ask you to delegate your shares to us. However, if you prefer, you can make a permanent delegation of your shares from the moment you become a member. How do I become a member? By filling out the membership form available on our website and sending it by email to info@betieibar.eus. Membership is free of charge, although it's possible to voluntarily contribute an annual fee of €10 to collaborate in the financing of the association's expenses. How will I know what the association is doing? In addition to the annual, regular, and special meetings called by the board and or extraordinary assemblies of the members themselves, we will send you a quarterly newsletter informing you of the issues we are working on. Currently, we are approximately 150 shareholders in the association, owners of more than 700 shares, that almost the 2% of the world shares of the football club. You can see it here. Our goal is to achieve the 5%, which means exactly 2,310 shares. In order to be able to call extraordinary shareholders meetings and to request the board of directors to include items on the agenda of the general shareholders meetings. We still keep on working to achieve this aim, even if currently, with the shares we have now, it will be possible to ask questions and add important items to the next shareholders meeting next Thursday, November the 17th. So that's all. Thank you very much for your support, and Gora Beti Eibar forever.